Hello fellow Cirrus pilots, Marcus Adelson in Gainesville, Florida here. It's a dark night, which is perfect. We're going to go out and give the new enhanced vision system from Cirrus and the max-viz EVS 600 sensor a try. You can see it here, it's mounted on the left wing. It has two sensors, so it blends visible light with infrared imagery. Here we have started up and we're taxiing to the runway. At the whole short line here, you can see synthetic vision, and there we got EVS. And if I turn the landing lights off, you're not really going to see a difference on the EVS image. It's quite amazing. It's using all of that infrared light technology at nighttime. So you can see here it zoom back out and landing light off, landing light on. You can't tell a difference on the EVS. All right, let's get rolling. I can see on the EVS system all the way down the runway. I don't see that there are no objects there outside. It's pretty much pitch black other than for the lights. All right, coming up to rotate speed here, and it's kind of cool looking at both the EVS and the synthetic vision. You get a really good situational awareness. You can see the EVS screen becoming brighter. It doesn't really get that bright. It's more of a camera issue while recording this. You can notice the landing lights obviously on the runway. You can also see the clouds in the sky there in the horizon. Obviously looking out the window you wouldn't see any of that. It's pretty much pitch black. You saw the screen flicker there in that calibration message. I see that every few minutes. I'm not quite sure what the deal with that is. Alright, this is the traditional map setup you're familiar with. If you go over to the AUX page and then to the last page on there, this is the default page that starts up. You have the small EVS window and then the map. You hit the hide map and it goes to full screen. Along the soft keys we have a zoom, which is a 2x zoom. It's just a digital zoom. You can zoom in and zoom out. You also have options to adjust the brightness and contrast, etc. Alright, we're now overflying Williston at 2,500 feet. You can see the runway as a T, it looks like from here. And once again outside it's just pitch black, but you have a good feeling here on the EVS, the runways, where the fields are, which fields are open, which fields have trees in them. We're going to come here on downwind turning base for runway 23 in Williston. Much closer to the ground now, so the resolution is better. I think the camera is only 320 by 240, so it's not a high definition image. The closer you are to the ground, obviously, the clearer the image is going to be. Williston's interesting because there's a quarry right in front of the threshold, and at nighttime you don't see anything, but with the EVS you can see it. Alright, you see it on the synthetic vision there. I have the runway, and there comes the runway on the EVS. The runway lights are at the brightest settings at the moment. When I get a little bit further in, I'll turn them down. You can see a road and a truck passing down there. You see the trees, and here's the quarry that's right in front of the runway threshold. Once again, if you look down there, it's certainly pitch black. One thing that's interesting with the EVS, with it being underneath the camera, is that you see a lot. You have a lot better forward visibility than you do because the engine cowlings are on the way. All right, there I turn the brightness on the lights down. Looking down the runway, the landing lights certainly don't see much far down, but with the EVS I see that there are no obstacles or animals on this uncontrolled airport. Alright, decent landing there, just as the stall horn came on. And here once again, this is what you see out ahead with the camera. I turned the landing light off here just to try the system. With the EVS, obviously you see all the way, and turn the landing light on and off, not making much of a difference on the EVS. It's a little blurry, but you will see that there's a tower out ahead, and I was able to spot that on the EVS system. You can see it there in the right-hand corner, just blinking. So it is picking up visual light in addition to the infrared light. Alright, final landing for the night. We are on right base for runway 7 in Gainesville. You can briefly see out the window there some of the light in the airport environment. Pretty high here. I don't like to be low and slow at nighttime, so we're gonna have a little steeper approach than normal. You can see the runway now very clearly on the EVS. You also have it on the synthetic vision. At this point, you would have to be a large obstacle to pick it up on the EVS, but as you get closer, if there would have been something on the runway, you could definitely pick it up on the EVS. And all of those items in the foreground there, it's just pitch black and when looking out the window. And not the best landing. Ground came out faster than I thought. That's it for now. If you have any questions, post them in the forum, and I'll respond to them. You guys have a good Thanksgiving.